Good morning. It's Thursday, I think, the 29th of April. I think that's what it is. Maybe it's Wednesday. Anyway, it is the 29th. I'm at Brown Gap Shelters, or Brown Gap campsite where I'm leaving from. And I'm heading towards Max Patch and then on to Walnut Gap Shelter. It'll probably be full, so I probably won't get to camp there. So I'll keep on heading out and see where I can find a place to camp tonight. Looks like it might rain today. It looks a little bit rainy up in the sky, but I don't know. We'll see. It's had a good night's sleep last night. There were a little bit of noise from a couple campers that came in later on, but not too bad. A couple cars came by. Otherwise, a pretty good sleep. It wasn't cold. It was cool, but I was able to stay warm under my quilt. And got up and had some carnation instant breakfast again this morning, and some hot cocoa. And I'll eat something on the trail. And it's time to get this day going. I hope you have a blessed day. I know I am. Anyway, I'll see you up the trail. Well, this is a new one. I'm at the Max Patch parking area, or the road, and there's a little, I guess like a little cattle fence to get through. And now we're gonna head up to there. So I'm going up Max Patch right now, and that's the view. It's pretty good, isn't it? And I'm heading up that way. Here goes the trail up that way. And I guess it goes over that way, we'll see. But it's pretty cool. So that's where I was yesterday. That's the Snowbird Vortex, or the Snowbird Mountain. And I came down from there. So I just spent the last half hour or so up here on Max Patch. And Max Patch is actually a homophone, something like that, of the name Max, M-A-C-K-S, Patch, P-A-T-C-H. And it was an area cleared off, I think, for farming years ago, for cattle. And it's just been kept up ever since. It's now like a bald. There's a 3-mile loop trail, I guess it is, that goes around and over Max Patch for day hikers to come in and go around. I talked to one of the hikers up on the hill a little bit. He told me about 100 people who camped out here last night. It's supposed to be a pretty amazing sunrise. I couldn't make it here last night in time, so there'll be other sunrises. In fact, hopefully there'll be a sunrise every day when I get up. But I may not be able to get to see about if I'm down in the woods. Anyway, I had a little bit of a lunch, or a little bit of a second breakfast, whatever you want to call it, and took some photos, and now I'm heading back down there. Okay, that's your obligatory green tunnel for the day. Well, I just got done soaking my feet in the stream down below here, and I've put some Luca tape over my right outer portion of my midfoot. I've got it's not a blister, I think I've got, I don't know what it is, but my foot's really hurting. But every other foot really hurts, every other step really hurts. It's my fifth metatarsal, the proximal end of it, is really aching. I did put a couple pieces of Luca tape over it. Maybe it'll pad it a little bit. I don't know if my feet are expanding, or if I've just got like a wear use or too much wear and tear on. I'm not sure. But the cold water sure did feel good on it. Ice cold water. And took some more Motrin. So I took 600 this morning, took 400 more just now. Hopefully it'll help a little bit. Today should be pretty easy hiking. And because my foot's hurting so bad, it's not been very easy hiking, which really kind of stinks. Anyway, I'll keep soldiering through. We'll see what happens. And we've got about another 4 miles to go, at least for my camp. I'm gonna go to the Walnut Ridge campsite, or Walnut Ridge shelter. And if that's full, I may go on farther. So I'd like to get into Hot Springs tomorrow evening. If I go to Walnut Ridge tonight, I think it'll leave me with a 13-mile hike tomorrow. If I can hike a little bit farther, and cut that off a little bit. So today's gonna be at least 10 miles. But in the last few feet that I've stepped, at least my foot does feel a little bit better. So it'd be nice if I could get in 13 or 14 miles today. But we'll see. Anyway, I hope you're having a blessed day, because even though I'm hurting, I still feel blessed, and I'm thankful to be out here. And I'll see you. So I've hiked a little over 11 miles so far. Trying to go a couple more if I can. The wind has really picked up. It's supposed to start raining probably about 10 o'clock or so, and rain overnight. There's a wind warning in effect, and it's enough that my son's school canceled their evening activities at school. Let's hope it's not so bad up here. I'm heading towards a couple campsites on the other side of this mountain. Hopefully it'll be on the side of the mountain, not quite so windy. My biggest worry though is the dead man. The dead man's up in the trees. There's a lot of dead trees out here, and they're all losing their limbs. A lot of creaking and cracking up in the trees, but hopefully everything will work out okay. And if it doesn't, well, if it doesn't, it doesn't. So anyway, I'll see you up the trail. So I was sitting over by the fire and I look over and there's Trail Magic, and I have to admit, I already opened it. It is, yeah, someone left some Crown Royal Regal Apple. That's the most expensive Trail Magic I've seen so far. It's probably a whole lot better than my than the Little Debbie I had before, but still. So I'm gonna share this with my campmates, McGraw and Sprite. Oh, hi guys. So I'm camping at Phil's Gap, which is about 10 or 11 miles from my ultimate destination tomorrow, which will be Hot Springs. I've hiked about 12 miles today. It's starting to really blow. The wind is really blowing hard. It's supposed to start raining probably around 10 o'clock or so. I don't know if it's gonna rain all night or not. I hope it doesn't rain all night, but we'll see. I got some nice Trail Magic. When I looked over in the stump of the tree, and there was some of that Crown Royal Apple, which is a little bit different, but hey, something, it was a surprise. I split it with my friends McGraw and Sprite. There are two people that I met they hiked in 20 miles today. They're really nice folks, very interesting people. You meet some great people here on the trail. I've had a very good day. My foot's not hurting nearly as bad as it was before. I hope it'll be a one and off thing. We'll see what happens. I probably need to switch out my shoes. So tomorrow we should have about an 11-mile hike, something like that. Hopefully I can stay somewhere somewhere tomorrow night in Hot Springs. My positives and negatives for the day. Negative would be my foot hurting pretty bad. It ached pretty bad all day. And I iced it I put it in some icy cold water or some cold spring water. It helped a little bit, but then it started hurting again within a couple miles. Positives are getting to meet some new folks on the trail. I got to see Max Patch. That was pretty neat. Another positive is it's not raining yet. That's a good thing. And I got that nice Trail Magic. And a couple other neat things today. I went and dug a cat hole, and I actually hit the cat hole on the first shot, which that's a big deal for me. So that's exciting. And also, I went to throw my bear bag to hang my food tonight, and on the first shot, I got it over the tree, over the limb. So I'm gonna go in a little bit, and I'm gonna go hang up my bear bag and go to bed. Anyway, I really do miss my family. I'm so blessed to be out here, and I'm thankful for the chance to get to be out here. I'll be honest with you, sometimes I really, I don't know if I really like hiking that much. I like it, but then again, sometimes I don't. And also same thing with camping. I enjoy camping, and then sometimes I don't enjoy camping. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. But anyway, you all have a good night, because I'm going to. And good night. God bless you all. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you what I'm gonna have for dinner tonight. So I had some. I had a tasty Rice Krispies treat, and now I'm gonna have some dehydrated pastina with spaghetti sauce. And we'll go to bed. Anyway, good night.